Why your cat sleeps next to you every night. 8 cat sleeping habits that prove they love you. Have you ever wondered why your cat sleeps next to you every night? The real reason might surprise you, and it's far more meaningful than you think. Have you ever opened your eyes in the middle of the night and found your cat sitting right beside you, staring silently in the dark? Or maybe you've woken up with a warm little face pressed against your arm, as if you were the safest place in the entire world. What might seem like a cute or quirky habit is, in fact, your cat speaking to you in a secret language of trust, protection, and love. Stay with me until the end, because in the final point you'll discover a behavior most cat owners completely overlook, yet it's one of the strongest signs of the bond you share. Sign 1. Why your cat marks you as their territory. Cat sleeping habits and bonding at night. Your bed isn't just the place where you rest at night. For your cat, it's a prized piece of territory, a safe haven that carries emotional value. When they choose to sleep beside you, rub their face against your pillow, or gently stretch their paws in your direction, they're not just getting comfortable. They are actively marking you and your space with their scent. This subtle but powerful signal says, "You belong to me, and I belong to you." Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, paws, and forehead. Every time they nuzzle, knead, or press their body against you, they're leaving behind a chemical signature called pheromones, nature's way of creating a bond that is invisible to us, but deeply meaningful to them. In the wild, cats mark trees, rocks, and familiar paths to create a safe zone. In your home, you're the center of that safe zone. This behavior isn't about control or aggressive possession. Quite the opposite. It's a sign of deep trust and emotional connection. By claiming you as part of their territory, they are telling the world that you are an important and irreplaceable part of their life. If you want to strengthen this bond, give your cat more opportunities to associate your scent with safety. Place soft blankets, sweaters, or bedding that smells like you in their favorite napping spots. You might notice they nap there during the day, but at night they'll almost always come back to your bed. That's because no other place offers them the same comfort, familiarity, and emotional security as being next to you, the true heart of their world. And if you're enjoying discovering these hidden meanings behind your cat's behavior, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the feline mind. Sign 2. Nighttime cat behavior. The bedtime ritual that keeps your cat sleeping next to you. Cats are natural-born creatures of habit, and bedtime is one of the most powerful anchors in their daily life. If your cat follows you into the bedroom every single night, hops onto the bed, and curls up beside you, it's not random behavior. It's a carefully repeated emotional ritual that gives them a sense of stability in an unpredictable world. In their mind, this routine is more than just about comfort or a warm place to sleep. It's about emotional safety. The sequence of events, hearing your footsteps, watching you prepare for bed, leaping onto the mattress, and settling into their favorite spot, builds a familiar pattern that tells them everything is as it should be. Cats live in a world of constant sensory change, new smells from outside, shifting household sounds, unfamiliar movements. Amid all that, you are the one constant they can rely on. This nightly ritual reassures them that no matter what happened during the day, they will always end up next to you when it matters most. You can make this ritual even more meaningful by adding small but consistent bedtime traditions. Perhaps a gentle scratch under the chin before turning off the light, dimmed warm lighting to signal winding down, or a few minutes of soft play to burn off the last bit of energy. These cues will teach your cat to associate bedtime with peace, emotional connection, and safety. Over time, this habit will strengthen the bond you share, turning your nightly routine into something your cat not only expects, but deeply cherishes. And when they curl up beside you with a satisfied sigh, it's their silent way of saying, "This is my favorite moment of the day because it's with you." Sign 3. Cat trust signals. Feeling protected when sleeping next to you. For any animal, Sleep is the single most vulnerable state they can be in. In the wild, closing your eyes in the wrong place, even for a moment, could mean the difference between life and death. Cats, with their strong instincts inherited from their wild ancestors, are especially cautious about where they sleep. Every choice of sleeping spot is a calculated decision about safety, trust, and survival. So when your cat chooses to sleep right next to you, it's not a casual decision. It's a powerful declaration. I feel safe enough with you to let my guard down completely. In that moment, you become their protector, their shield from any potential threat. They know that with you nearby, they can rest deeply without having to keep one ear alert to every sound. Their sleeping position can reveal even more about this trust. If they face away from you, it's not rejection. It's a subtle sign they're on watch, guarding the room so you can both rest. If they curl up tightly against you, pressing their body into yours, they're entrusting you with their most defenseless state, confident that you will keep them safe through the night. You can reinforce this deep sense of security by making the nighttime environment as calm and inviting as possible. Avoid sudden loud noises, keep the room at a comfortable temperature, and have a soft blanket or familiar bedding within reach. These simple actions send a powerful message. This is a safe place. You can rest here without fear. Over time, your bed transforms into their den of security, a place not just to sleep, but to find peace, protection, and warmth, all because they know you are there. And each night they choose that spot beside you. They're silently reaffirming their trust in you, the one they've decided is worth lowering every defense for. Sign 4. A feline I love you. Emotional meaning when your cat sleeps with you. Cats rarely express affection in loud or exaggerated ways. Unlike dogs, who might greet you with wagging tails and excited barks, cats are masters of subtlety. Their love is deliberate, carefully given, and all the more precious because of it. When your cat chooses to share sleep with you, rest a gentle paw on your arm, or give you that slow, deliberate blink before closing their eyes. They are speaking a language of the heart. You're my family, you are safe, you are loved. This slow blink, in feline communication, is the equivalent of a deep, trusting embrace. It's not something they offer to just anyone. It's reserved for those who have earned their confidence and affection over time. It's important to remember that not all cats are naturally cuddly. Some may take years to fully open up, while others may never enjoy close physical contact. That's why, if your cat engages in this quiet exchange of affection, you should see it for what it is, one of the purest and most vulnerable expressions of trust you will ever receive from them. To respond in a way they truly understand, meet them in their own emotional language. Speak softly, using a calm tone that reassures them. Offer gentle strokes exactly where they like it most, perhaps under the chin, along the cheeks, or at the base of the ears. Or sometimes the best response is simply to remain still, breathe together, and allow the silence to carry your shared connection. These moments might seem small, but to your cat, they are profound. They are saying, "In this moment, the world is perfect because you're here with me." By honoring these quiet declarations of love, you strengthen an unspoken bond that can last a lifetime. Sign 5. Why cats change sleeping spots at night. Nighttime cat behavior explained. Cats are natural explorers, guided by a deep ancestral instinct to roam, patrol, and keep track of their surroundings. Even during rest, this instinct doesn't completely switch off. That's why you might notice your cat rotating their sleeping spots. One night curled at your feet, the next nestled on a chair, stretched out on a sunny windowsill, or hidden away in a quiet corner. This behavior doesn't mean they're losing interest in you or your bed. On the contrary, it reflects their need to balance comfort with vigilance. In the wild, shifting sleeping locations, helps a cat stay safe from potential threats and remain aware of changes in their territory. Your home is their territory now, and by rotating where they sleep, they're quietly checking that all is well. When they do choose your bed for the night, it's because, in that exact moment, It feels like the most secure, comforting, and reassuring spot available. Your scent, your warmth, and the familiar rhythm of your breathing all combine to make it a safe haven in their mental map of the world. To make them feel even more at ease, offer multiple comfortable options within your bedroom or nearby. A soft pillow at the foot of the bed, a cozy blanket on a chair, or a small basket tucked in a corner. This way, they can satisfy their instinct to vary their sleeping spot while still remaining within your presence. Giving them this freedom of choice actually strengthens your bond. Your cat learns that they can move and explore as they please without losing the comfort of your company. And when they return to curl up beside you, which they inevitably will, it's a conscious choice, not just a habit. That choice speaks volumes. I've checked my world, and you're still the best part of it. Now I'm curious, has your cat ever done something at night that completely surprised you or melted your heart? Share your story in the comments, and let's see how many of us have experienced the same magical moments. Sign 6. Warmth and comfort. Why your cat sleeps next to you in cold nights. Cats are true connoisseurs of warmth. Their body temperature runs higher than ours, and maintaining it requires a surprising amount of energy. In the wild, a warm resting spot could mean the difference between conserving strength and burning unnecessary calories. In your home, your bed, and more importantly, you, become the ultimate heat source. But the warmth they seek is not just physical, it's also emotional. When your cat curls against your side, tucks their nose under the blanket, or drapes a paw over your arm, they're seeking the same kind of comfort kittens get when huddled with their mother and littermates. Your steady breathing, your familiar scent, and the gentle rise and fall of your chest all combine to create a cocoon of safety. You may notice this behavior intensifying during colder months, when the drop in temperature naturally draws them closer. They might press themselves tighter against you, slip under the covers, or choose the very spot where the heat from your body radiates most. It's their way of saying, "Here, I can rest without worry. Here, I am warm in every sense of the word." To make this experience even more irresistible, consider adding layers of comfort. A soft fleece throw draped over the bed, a heated pet mat near your feet, or a small blanket with their scent woven into the fibers. This gives your cat two kinds of warmth to enjoy, one that keeps their body cozy and one that reassures their heart. When they choose you as their source of warmth, it's not just about comfort. It's about trust, attachment, and the unspoken bond that says they feel at home, because home is wherever you are. Sign 7. Nighttime cat behavior. The silent ways your cat seeks your attention. Nighttime has a special magic for cats. When the bustle of the day fades, the TV is turned off, and you finally lie still. They sense an opening, a rare moment when your focus is no longer pulled in 100 directions. For them, this is the perfect opportunity to reconnect with you on their own terms. Some cats express this silently, stretching out luxuriously across your legs like they're claiming a prized spot, or fixing you with a steady, unblinking gaze in the dim light. Others take a more direct approach. A gentle paw tapping your arm, a soft chirp, or the subtle weight of them settling against your side until you acknowledge their presence. These nighttime gestures aren't random. They're a quiet but deliberate request. I'm here. Will you notice me? And while it's tempting to think they're only seeking warmth or comfort, in many cases they're seeking you, your touch, your voice, your attention. If this becomes a frequent pattern, you can help balance their needs by enriching their daytime routine. Set aside intentional connection moments, a few minutes of interactive play with a feather wand, puzzle feeders that challenge their mind, or short, positive training sessions with treats. This not only satisfies their social and mental needs, but also helps them feel more secure and content when night falls. Yet, even with a day full of love and engagement, many cats will still preserve this quiet nighttime ritual. It's less about a lack of attention and more about the intimacy of the hour, a shared silence that belongs only to you and them. In those moments, Your stillness is their invitation, and your acknowledgement, however small, is their reward. Sign 8. Why your cat chooses you as their favorite sleeping companion. This is the ultimate sign, the one that speaks louder than any meow or purr. Your cat sleeps next to you because, out of all the places in their world, you are the place. They could curl up in the warmth of a sunlit window, tuck themselves into a quiet corner of the couch, or sprawl across their favorite chair. But instead, night after night, they return to you. This choice is not born out of routine alone. It's a conscious, repeated decision that confirms something profound. You are their emotional anchor. In the feline world, trust is earned, never given lightly. Cats guard their personal space fiercely, and to let you into that space, especially during sleep, their most vulnerable state, is a rare privilege. When you feel the soft weight of them pressed against you, hear the rhythmic rise and fall of their breathing, or notice their whiskers brushing against your cheek on the pillow, you are witnessing one of the purest and most honest gestures of affection a cat can offer. It's not performative, it's not for show, it's real. So the next time you find yourself sharing your bed with your feline companion, take a moment to truly appreciate what's happening. You are not just a source of warmth or comfort. You are their chosen safe haven, their sanctuary, their favorite company in the quiet hours of the night. And now, I want to hear from you. What's the strangest, funniest, or most surprising place your cat has ever decided to sleep with you? Maybe it was balanced on the edge of the bathtub while you read a book, curled up on your head like a living hat, or wedged under the blanket in the middle of summer. Share your stories in the comments, because celebrating these small, magical moments is how we honor the deep, unspoken bond we share with them. Before we wrap up, many cat owners still wonder about their pet's strange nighttime habits. So here's a quick FAQ with the most searched questions and practical tips you can use tonight. FAQ: Common questions about why cats sleep with you. Why does my cat watch me while I sleep? Cat Trust and Protection explained. Cats are naturally protective over their territory, and that includes you. Watching you sleep is part of their nighttime cat behavior, ensuring you're safe during your most vulnerable moments. This combines instinct, affection, and protection. A gentle, slow blink before bed can deepen their trust. Why does my cat wake me up at the same time every night? Cats follow predictable sleeping patterns and internal clocks. Waking you up can mean they want attention, food, or are following a set routine. Reduce this by offering a short play session and a small protein-rich snack before bedtime. Why does my cat sleep on my chest or head instead of beside me? Sleeping on your chest lets them feel your heartbeat, a strong bonding signal. On your head, they enjoy the warmth and your scent. If this disturbs your rest, a heated pet bed near your pillow can mimic that comfort. Why does my cat switch sleeping spots during the night? This is part of cat sleeping habits to balance comfort, temperature, and security. They might start next to you for warmth, then move to cool off. Offering multiple cozy spots in your room keeps them comfortable without waking you. Why does my cat bring toys or gifts to my bed at night? Bringing gifts is a sign of trust and affection, sharing their hunt with you. Praise them softly, even if inconvenient, to reinforce the bond and encourage positive behavior. Why does my cat purr so loudly at night? Loud purring is often relaxation or self-soothing. Some cats also purr to comfort their owners. If too loud, use white noise to mask it while keeping them close. How can I encourage my cat to sleep through the night? Establish a consistent nighttime cat routine with play, feeding, and a calm environment before lights out. Avoid stimulating games right after bedtime to prevent late-night zoomies. Why does my cat leave the bed in the middle of the night? They might patrol, use the litter box, or adjust for temperature. Provide quiet access to water and litter so they return without disturbing you. Why does my cat stare at me first thing in the morning? This is their way of greeting you and possibly asking for food. Soft words or gentle petting reassure them and strengthen your morning bond. What's the strangest place your cat has ever slept? Cats often surprise with quirky sleeping spots. Share your story in the comments. You can help other cat lovers relate. If you enjoyed discovering the secret meanings behind your cat's nighttime behavior, give this video a like. It helps more cat lovers find us. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into feline habits, trust signals, and the unspoken language you share with your cat.